I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. No, seriously. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about my decision to join the Zoe journey because I have in the last few months been nasty in terms of my diet and my exercise, and I'm trying to optimize my health and bring myself back to a state of like feeling better, and also just taking health, my gut seriously, and knowing what is going on and why things are happening. And so, long story short, I've had IBS-like symptoms and bloating for the last 2-3 years, and they came on because I had gastroenteritis and suddenly became lactose intolerant, and my gut was started being really weird. And so I have struggled with like bloating and cramping and stomach pains and urgent needs to go to the toilet. Sorry if that's explicit or TMI. And after a while, I just kind of thought I don't want to keep living like this, because I watched a documentary on Netflix about gut health. I can't remember what it's called, but I put it here somewhere. And it was really interesting. It made me think, look, gut health affects your mental health and your ability to have energy and ability to lose weight and how you store fat and your blood glucose, and all these things are long-term predictors for your long-term health and how healthy you will be when you're older. And I want to live long, and I want to be successful, and I want to be rich. So I need to be healthy. I need to have a clarity of mind. And so I wanted to really look into like my body and understand my body and understand like how my body deals with certain foods and certain things and what it does well and what it does poorly. And so I saw a lot of people talking about Zoe online, and I watched a video of another YouTuber who I'll put here somewhere, and I thought her video was great. And so I thought, you know what, it's expensive, it's like £300, but I thought it was so worth it because there's so much information you can gather. And I know it's not a perfect science yet and there's still research, but I think they still know some things, and they've got information. They've been able to do studies on a large amount of people and like start to form certain hypotheses. And so whilst it's not perfect, there is information there. They do know there's certain links and certain like correlations between things, and they know that people's bodies process things differently, and so everyone can have a different reaction. So for example, me eating a burger and you eating a burger, I could have a huge insulin spike or a huge glucose spike, and you might not. So our bodies might process it differently. I might store more fat, you might store less. So I want to understand actually like what foods are good for me, what foods are bad for me. And obviously it's not a perfect science, as I said. They're not like, I saw an article this week saying that, you know, Zoe is like dangerous because it might make people be obsessed with numbers, but people are already counting calories on MyFitnessPal and already doing other crazy things like starving themselves and doing the 5-2 diet. So at least Zoe is using science and research to kind of understand how the body reacts to certain foods and how the glucose response to certain foods can affect your body and health overall. And I think it's good. So sign up for Zoe. This video, you'll see clips of me kind of going through the first week of testing and sending a stool sample and doing a blood sample and testing my blood sugar for a week. And then I'll do another video later on showing you the results I got after the week 2. And the testing I did in week 2, and then I'll do a video kind of a few months later showing you what I've learned, how it helped me, if it helped me, and what I thought was good and what I thought was bad. So without further ado, into the video. Now for the voiceover portion of the video. So this is the packaging it came in, and I thought was really good. It's just really cool. Felt like a influencer getting a brand deal or some kind of PR package. Yeah, really good, and it's all fully recyclable. So there's a little manual that says hi, and then there's loads of manuals in all the boxes telling you what to do. So there's a blood test, there's the gut health test, and then there's the blood glucose sensor. So you can pull those all out and set them up when you're ready. So one of the good things is that there's loads of videos. So if you're more of a visual learner like me and you can't be bothered to read the manuals, then you can just watch the videos and they guide you exactly step by step what to do. So what to set up first, what to scan, what the steps are going to be, which I thought was really good. And then they tell you how to apply different sensors, when you need to do certain tests, and there's little Tim Spector telling you about his business and how he makes loads of money, and how he gets everyone to sign up. And then so I started off with, I think the blood sugar sensor. So I had to set that all up first. So that was actually the one I put on first. So obviously it wants to track how your baseline is for a day before you start doing the other tests and the cookies and stuff. So it's a Freestyle Libra, which I think is supposedly good. There's questions about the complete accuracy, but I think it's one of the most accurate ones you can get, so that's good. So I watched the video to get that all ready and set up. So you pull the little cap off and then click this thing in, which I think helps suck the needle into it, and then you're kind of ready to go at that point. So you have the little applicator, you dunk it in there, which then I think puts the sensor on, and then that's the sensor that goes and gets stuck into your skin. So once I had that already, I had to then wipe down my arm so it was clean with a wipe, and then apply the sensor. So you push it in and it clicks. It did hurt a little bit. There's like a little nick, and excuse my hair, I was just woken up. And that's the sensor stuck on, so it was all easy to do, no stress at all. Then next up, you apply the little Zoe sticker that you've probably seen people wearing out in the streets of London, so that keeps it protected. You can swim with it. I swam with it the next day actually, and it was fine. So that sticker goes on to the sensor, and apparently they say if that sticker comes off, the sensor comes off, so you can't remove it. But mine eventually peeled off, and now I'm just raw sensor, no sticker. I lost the other sticker. They give you two. I need to find it. I think it's in the recycling bin downstairs, so I will look for that at some point today. And so once I had it applied, I was done. That's me looking happy. I'm all set up with my Zoe step 1. And then I had to weigh myself. I actually filmed this before, but I was fully naked and you could see my willy. So I had to film it again today. And that's not accurate. I actually weigh like 93.5. I was carrying the camera, of course. So that's why it's a little bit higher. Okay, so it's the morning of the first test day. And I need to eat my cookies. So this is a box of cookies. So there are 2 packs. One's white, and then one or whatever, and then one is blue. So normal cookies and then blue cookies. And the blue cookies basically you eat, and then when you see your first blue stool or poop, then you log it in the app so they can see what your gut time is, how long it takes the food to process through your internal systems basically. So in the morning it's gonna be the white ones. So I have to eat these in 15 minutes for breakfast, and it's quite nice to have cookies for breakfast. I've not had anything, I've not had any baked goods in a while, because I've been trying to be healthy, so it'd be nice to have these. I hope they taste nice. The entire amount of both cookies for breakfast. If you don't, we may not be able to give you accurate results. If you don't finish them, please adjust the quantity at the end of this task. I understand. Open your packet, keep the packaging. You'll need to scan the barcode. Interesting. Or your cookie pack after reading through these instructions. Okay, so eat your cookies. To record the exact time you start eating, so I'm eating now at 8:24. They're actually not bad. They're a bit dry, but they're sweet, so. Doji seems to like the smell of the cookies, but none for him. That was a lot harder than I thought. It's really, really sweet and really sticky and stodgy. So I've been forcing it down my throat, basically. At the end, you have to scan the barcodes so they know which packet you ate. And then I have to fast for 4 hours. And then eat at 12:43, which is just before my physio. And then not do any exercise. I actually have physio, so I'm going to tell my physio that I can't do anything vigorous, just so it doesn't affect my insulin spike, because obviously when you exercise, I think your insulin levels do vary. See you in 4 hours. Okay, it's 12:25. I've got to eat the second pack of cookies. No, I've got to eat the blue ones. Very blue. So I'm going to eat these and see how it goes. I prefer these. This one. Way less sweet. The other one was really, really sweet. Lots of sugar. Wasn't a big fan. That's all I've eaten today though. It's just these cookies. So it's interesting. 2 for breakfast, 2 for lunch. And then I have to fast another 2 hours, I think. I have no food in the house, so actually it's fine, but still. I'm also not going to exercise because I feel like I'm too tired. Okay, well, now the next thing is, in 2 hours after the blood test, and then I think I can eat, I go to the toilet, do my sample, post the blood, loads of my blood as well, and then I do a stool sample, post them both off, and then that's it for today. And then from tomorrow I think I can eat normally. So I'll record more and show you guys how it goes. I will actually just interject here and say that the blue cookie was actually way worse, and I had to eat it as I was walking to physio, and I tried to walk slowly, and it was like cloying my mouth, and it was so heavy and so thick, and I actually felt like I was going to throw up, and I was having to down water just to force it down my throat. I actually felt very sick the whole day doing the cookie challenge. I didn't feel well at all. And I got to physio and I actually ended up saying, I can't do this session, I feel so unwell, I need to go home. So I cancelled my physio, came home, and then got into bed and slept. So it was actually a horrible experience. So the cookies I'm not a fan of at all, but obviously they need like a standardized way of seeing how your body reacts to 2 different things throughout the day. So and then the stool sample, the blue dye came through actually the next day, which again, TMI, is not typical for me, but I think I had been really constipated the day I did the testing and ate the cookie, so I didn't actually see it come out until the next day. That's it. The bag that goes into
your blood test helps us understand.
She's talking a lot. This is the ice pack so you can cool your arm down. This is the tube. and then the blood sampler. Okay, I've used the heat pack to heat my arm up, clean the area, and inject it into the blood collection thing like that. Right, and you peel the adhesive off, and they want you to do it three fingers down from the top of your shoulder, so about here. 1, 2, 3. I'll put it here. Push along the edge of the thing to make sure it's stuck down properly. Press the red button and hold for 4 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now it should just collect blood slowly. So start a timer for 5 minutes, it says. So I'm gonna set my timer. Oh god, I'm really warm today, I don't know why, it's kind of annoying me. Sorry. So 5 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes on the clock going, and then we just wait. I can't see if there's any blood. Yeah, there's blood in there. Okay, let me show you. You can see a little bit of red collecting, so just gonna let it fall for 5 minutes and then we'll go. I'll come back when it's done. Okay, 5 minutes are up. How much blood do I need to collect? Oh, it's actually... I've got more blood than I need. It's way above the fill line, which I've done. And then they've given me a little plaster over the little spot. And I've got the blood from the cover from the other thing from before. I'm gonna twist it on like this and then push so I can hear a click. So now that's sealed in there, all sealed. Turn it upside down 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. And this biohazard bit, I don't know if you can see it, it's going in the gap like that. Pushing it down. Cool. Then they've given me a prepaid return box. Super easy. You can put it in here. And then go to the post office and return it. So in it goes. Done. I just need my stool sample. I will say as well, I also did do the stool testing, but I didn't record that because I don't want to record myself taking a poop on the toilet. It's a bit gross, and this isn't OnlyFans or whatever that would be. So yeah, they sent me a cute little thing that you put across the toilet, and then you sit down, you do business, it collects it, scoop it out, then you put it in the box and post it, and I posted that as well. So that's the end of this video. That's the whole process of setting up and kind of getting ready for Zoe. I'll show you a video of the kind of testing I did for the following week or two, and then I'll let you know the results I got and then what they recommended and how I implemented the changes in coming videos. As always, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching as always as well, and please make sure you comment and like and share the video if you can. I'll see you on the next video.